All right, join us now on Inside TBT. Chris Likes, who will be playing for Category 5 this summer. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Chris, I think, Andrew, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think you're the youngest guest we've ever had on the show. There's not many guys, and we're a couple of young guys too. Like we just damn graduated also, but like we've never had a guy fresh out of school right on the show like this. So it's excited to have you, man. What do you know about the TBT? Obviously, you're fresh out of school. You just played an NCAA tournament. What do you know about the
normally just when I was home, kind of before I left college, I used to see it a little bit. And then even to this day, like in the summertime, like I watch it a little bit. So I've seen a couple games, and it'd definitely be cool to play in that.
So for anyone who doesn't know you as a player, which would be crazy if they don't, had a career at Miami, grad transfer, extra year to Arkansas. So my question, did Team Arkansas for TBT give you a call?
Nah, it was actually Miami. Miami was first. So once I got the call from there, I thought it would just be cool, to be able to play with some older guys that I know.
I think it's always interesting to me, Chris, like, you've played for two awesome schools, right? And I know you love them in different ways. How do you feel as like, the U is the team that gave you a chance out of school, right? But then Arkansas is where you finished, and obviously I'm sure there's a lot of love there as well. Where's your allegiance? Like how do you feel? Who are you going to root for now on? I'm very curious about that.
That recently just hit me, probably like last week. I was like, man, I kind of, I'm affiliated with both schools, and it's no bad blood between either one. So I don't know who I'm gonna pick. I guess I'm gonna just have to, root for both of them. Arkansas taught me a lot, in this 1 year span. So, and then Miami was, the school that gave me a chance out of high school. So it's definitely, two schools that I'll probably be representing.
So tomorrow, if they play in the NCAA championship, who are you rooting for?
Damn, how you put me on the spot?
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I know.
I don't even want to make that decision. I just want to see a good game. That's all.
You'd be wearing a hat that just says the NCAA logo on it. So
you're
totally unbiased.
Chris, have you talked to any of your former Miami teammates like McGusty or Wardenberg, any of those guys about playing with you on Category 5 this year, reuniting the team?
No, I keep in touch with those guys, but I haven't asked them about joining up. I might as well though, kind of see what they're doing this summer, and then I'll go ahead and make a little roster.
Obviously, like you said, you've watched TBT. Clearly you just love basketball, and that's why you're playing it. What are you excited most about? Before we got on and we were just chatting before we started recording, you mentioned like in the summertime, like you just work on your game and like that's it. You don't play pickup. You don't like. What are you most excited for about? It doesn't even matter. Miami, throw it out the window. TBT, just specifically, just getting to play some basketball in the summer. What excites you about that most?
Definitely getting a chance to play against some of the guys that I grew up watching. I know it's a lot of guys that's played and had lengthy careers. So, you grow up wanting the opportunity, get a chance to play against those guys. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to the most.
So we only got a few more questions for you. My question for you though right now is, the last few years we've seen guys parlay TBT into NBA contracts, summer league deals, more money for overseas deals. Are you looking to improve your, next step in basketball stock by way of TBT?
Always, when you get a chance to, play in front of a lot of people like that, playing in a tournament such as the TBT, it gives you a chance of exposure, and you want to put your best foot out there. So, that's what I'm looking forward to, and hopefully I can make that happen.
Chris, assuming Category 5 goes and wins a couple games in the tournament, there's a guy that you're going to be compared to every time you step out on the court, and I'm curious what you know about him. A man by the name of Marcus Keene.
Yeah.
Small guy, gets buckets, scored a ton in college. Similar game to you. What do you know about Marcus?
Basically what you just said, you know, similar prototype to me. And you know, you grew up watching those guys as well too. Especially me, I used to watch a lot of guys just to kind of take bits and pieces of their game that I thought would fit well with mine. So, you know, definitely getting a chance to match up with him would be, you know, super cool and exciting.
I think the most important question we've asked all day, you just went through a drive-through. All right. What restaurant did you get and what did you order? And this will tell the listeners a lot about who you are as a person.
Okay. I went to Chick-fil-A. I just got a spicy chicken sandwich meal with a large fry. I try to lay off the sweets a little bit, but it's off season, so I might cheat here and there. I got a cookies and cream milkshake. It's probably my last one for a while. So,
But I can't believe we didn't hear you order. You just pulled up. And
yeah. I had ordered kind of before I got on, and I was just in the drive-thru.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, so at least Chick-fil-A, we can do Chick-fil-A. If you told us you were in like a Burger King line or whatever.
That would have been bad for the listeners for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, you mentioned some other dudes, and we're just curious, you know, Chris, because like you know, you've been hearing it your whole life, right? You're a little guy, you're a small guard. Who are some of the guys you looked up to growing up, modeled your game after?
Mm-hmm. It definitely started with Allen Iverson. I think that's, you know, the same for a lot of guards. But like I was saying earlier, like I kind of just took away from, you know, a lot of people's games that I found like was cool and something I wanted to go try. So Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, John Wall, Kyrie Irving, even Ja now, like it's always like bits and pieces of guys' games, and I try to, you know, emulate a little bit and add it to my game. So it's been guards, you know, across the line. So, but it definitely started with Allen Iverson. I think that was the first one.
All right, my last question for you. This is kind of out of nowhere. So, if you were in a competition and you and one other person had to finish an extra large pizza, all right, you pick between these two people. All right, Coach Muss or Coach Larinaga, who's helping you finish that pizza?
Coach Muss is probably helping me finish the pizza. Coach L, he wants a Coke and something from McDonald's. From McDonald's. So I don't know how you do with the pizza, so I'm gonna go with Coach Muss.
All right, Chris, my last question, then we'll let you go eat. We know you're big fans of this show. Like you listen to every episode, you know all the guys we've had on, like you know this already. But for the listeners that may not know, we end every interview by giving you the floor and spinning the tables on you to allow you to interview us for a second, ask any questions that you have that you've been dying to ask us. It could be about TBT. It could be about Chick-fil-A. It could be about anything. It's totally up to you. It's your show now. Go ahead. Feel free to ask away.
Okay. So you said you guys were young. Like how old are you guys?
We graduated.
Wait, hold on. That's not the question, right? That's the lead up to your next question.
That's the lead up. Yeah, that's the lead up to the question.
We graduated in 2019.
Okay. Did y'all go to the same school?
No, different colleges.
Okay.
Different colleges. Joey played basketball at Ohio State, and I was a regular full-time student at the University of Missouri. So we're kind of rivals. Not really, though.
Okay. What would be a way, like, so y'all running TBT, right? What would be a way that y'all, like, in the near future, see yourself, like, expanding more?
Good question.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean,
is he frozen?
No, I'm here. I'm good. I'll tell you this.
Sorry.
You'll learn this summer. TBT's all over ESPN. We wouldn't mind if ESPN came calling to bring us, you know, to do the March Madness podcast or CBS.
Yeah.
So that's a way we could grow. So we'll leave it with this. If you have big games in TBT and keep coming on our show and giving us good interviews and fun interviews like this, then we're both going to keep going higher and higher. How's that sound?
That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, I think the next step for us, and like, you know, Seth Greenberg, who's on ESPN, like that's our guy, and Fran Fischel, all the guys who do the games on ESPN. Like, we need to be like silly sideline reporters. Like that's what we need to be asking
I
you.
think it is time for that. I think, watching the games and stuff. I think it is, time for. Did I go out? I'm sorry.
You're good.
You're back.
It's time for some like reporters, that kind of make the game like interesting, off the court a little bit. So.
You mean you've never been asked that pizza question before?
Nah, never that one. Never that one. I thought that was a good question.
Chris, before we let you go, you got to tell everyone your Twitter because it's my favorite Twitter name of anyone ever.
All right, it's I am _, and it's likes that. It uses my name, basically saying I'm like that. My high school friend, he gave it to me, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I just stuck with it.
So are you more, I have a question, last question. Are you more like that or are you more him? Which one are you? Are you him or are you like that?
I'm gonna stick with when I'm like that, but I'm also him though. You feel me? Like
follow-up question. Who is the most him guy in the NBA right now? Who's the most him?
The most him guy.
I have an answer.
Most him guy right now. It might be Ja, really.
That's what I think it's Ja too.
It really might be Ja. It's just because like I've never seen nobody just like in the paint like the whole game like that.
This is what I think. People are always like, "Yo, Andrew and Joey, like they are that. They are them podcasters. That's how we
are them.
We are them."
No,
yeah, you
that's hard. Yeah.
We're them.
No, yeah. That was cool for sure.
All right, Chris Likes, this was great. Playing for Category 5 this summer. He is Likes that. Give him a follow.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch up with you this summer.
Appreciate it. You have having me.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Take care, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Blocking out early, that's the shit I don't like. Been getting paid since I was riding on the bike. Hit the pedal with the 8th, hopping on the 9th flight. I've been chilling out of sight, I'll be at the bar tonight. Told the bartender, go and take my card to swipe. You try the same thing, but your card get declined. White rappers nowadays, no one not too hard to find. I'm so dapper with my ways, I'm gon' linger in your mind. Always told me good things will come to those who are patient, but I've been way too patient, writing bars in my basement. I'm anxious in the real world, it's time for me to say this. The basics, the talent in my mind, I can't waste it. My life is too safe, it's my time for risk taking. I'm baking my mind every day, it's the same ish. Lazy, my grind needs to get a new facelift. Coming from the underground and busting through the pavement. Rock with it and lean with it. My team winning, my team winning.